Welcome to the party, pal. Your friend neighborhood master Chaos back with you once again. We're doing a big family road trip before the school season starts here, and we find ourselves in Sonoma, California. I'm wearing this mask for obvious reasons. It is COVID time, but specifically because we're taking a trip to one of my favorite horror movie schools ever. Right behind me is Woodsboro High. Let's go take a closer look. We're going to explore the locations of my favorite slasher movie of all time. I'm sure you can guess what that is. That's right, Dr. Giggles.
Back from the dead.
Roger, dispatch. Air squad, Tom. All right.
Drugs that they apply in the classrooms, and that they are involved in the occult. Occult?
The Sonoma Community Center here doubled as Woodsboro High because the high school they were going to use didn't like the script. They didn't like it. It was about teenagers dying, so they said, no, you can't film here. So they turned this into Woodsboro High. And that's right. Right up those steps, Sydney and Tatum had their little introductory chat after the death of Casey Becker and Stephen Orth. And right around back here, we'll cross the street so you can get a better angle. See where that, maybe I'll zoom in here, that'll be a better. Where that car is, that's where Nev entered the shot. She walked up this driveway right under that big tree. That's where Linda Blair was as a reporter. And then she met up with her pal. They talked about the deaths right around where my family's standing right now. Hey guys. Hey. Alright, we can go inside. So we're going to take a look inside, and we're going to be able to see some of the hallways from the movie. But, of course, they won't look like a school because they actually brought in lockers and stuff to make it more like a school. See, Little Master is filming me as I'm filming him. All right, look at that. Fuck, man, how cool is that? Woodsboro Elementary. Let's cross the street like we're students going to school. Here's where all the police cars were and the news vans. Gail Weathers was here.
Yeah, she was like right.
And then here is the thing, and I'll show pictures of the actual thing as we get in. So, Missy, what do you think? Isn't this cool?
It's so cool.
We're right here where they walk to school. Isn't that neat?
So cool.
Now, Missy is as just a bigger fan of the Scream franchise as I am.
Bigger.
I'm a little bigger, but and Little Master's a fan as well. So it says Art Gallery open. However, the building is not. It's closed on the weekends, so we unfortunately cannot go inside. That is a bummer. We're gonna try and make our way back on the way back down to LA and see if we can come in here. It is a Sunday, and fortunately, Woodsboro High is closed on the weekends. We'll be back, but I don't know that I'll film it. It's just nice to be here, and of course those are the stairs where, I'm pretty sure those are the same stairs where Dewey and Gail had their first scene together. That's awesome, man. Awesome to be here. Pretty great, right?
Yeah.
Oh, love it. Yay! All right, off to our next Scream location. Now we're in Healdsburg, California. Lovely little town square. Just over there is the bench where we first met our entire cast the first time. We'll be there in a second. But I want to point your attention to this corner right here. Right now it is the Oakville grocery store. But in the movie, it was the Woodsboro PD. That's right, this is the police station area where everything went down. This is where Dewey worked, and also I believe, I don't know if it's this alleyway, but this is where Sydney punched Gail across the jaw. They had their first big scene together. This was the police station. Now a grocery store. I don't know what it was back then. I think it was something else, but it's the Bonton Studios. That's the area. Let's cross the street here. Got my Chaos Cram behind me. Let's cross the street here and get a closer look. So yeah, it's been since 1998 refurbished and remade into what you see here. But yeah, this would have been the alleyway. Now it's eatery, but this is the alleyway where Sydney punched Gail. And then here is I think this is the door. This is supposed to be the studio. This is what the sheriff's station would lead into there. But we'll walk in and explore Oakville Grocery because it's part of the same building and see what we see. They have a coffee bar inside, which is neat. I think I'm gonna try a cannonball. I have no idea what that is, but I'll drink it. I'll drink it. Why not? You found candles?
This one seems really good.
You got some smelling candles? Mm-hmm. What are they?
I have no
Oakville
idea.
Grocery candles? Well, we gotta get them.
I have no idea what flavor they are, but they're delicious.
They're $25. We're not buying that. Well, we're on our own, guys. You're not getting that. So, Oakville Grocery has wines. We are in wine country, after all. Tons of wine. Some lovely, I guess, food by the pound here. And chips and fancy chocolates. Interesting. What's that? Quinoa? Quinoa chocolate? That's crazy. Alright, but I'm gonna get some coffee though. Coffee! I just left Woodsboro PD. They don't know that I'm the killer yet, so that's the good news. I did get a coffee. I got the Cannonball. And I asked, what is a Cannonball? And they said, well, it's coffee with espresso thrown in. So I thought that was called a Red Eye. And here it's called a Cannonball. And I'm going to try it. See if I survive.
How is it?
Wow, that is very strong. Give it a try.
Speaking of chaos,
Go ahead.
I was having a lot of coffee.
It's too much. It is a Cannonball. But
I like
yeah.
regular, just black coffee better.
Yeah, there you go. She's only 13, drinking black coffee. It's fine, it's cool. Don't tell Mistress Chaos though. So yeah, behind us, the former Woodsboro PD. Pretty cool. Why don't we go grab a spot at the park, sit on the bench and talk about who could have possibly murdered Casey Becker. Beautiful, beautiful calm day here in Healdsburg. I really love this town. I'm talking to Mistress Chaos about potentially moving here and, you know, retiring here one day. Little Master's excited because he wants to show you the famous bench fountain area. I don't know what side they were on, to be honest. I'm not sure if it was that or that. They've added these flower things on the ends. That was not there for the movie. Yeah, it might have been this. Actually, this might have been it because this is the wider portion of it for them to fit on. So this actually might have been it for the film. And it was a fountain. I think it still is, but due to droughts and things in our area, they need to conserve water, as it were. I do believe there is a fire ongoing somewhere near us. We can smell smoke in the air, and that's not very great. But why are you sitting like a weirdo? Sit like, let's see, sit like the cactus. Were they sitting like that? No, they're sitting like that. Yeah, there you go. But yeah, this is almost exactly a recreation of that shot right there. Yeah, I think this was the angle that they were coming from right there. Sitting here talking about Casey Becker. Live her alone was uttered right here Awesome. Movie history, man. Movie history. I wonder how many people in this park actually know the history or know what this bench was used for. I wonder. I don't think they do. I don't think they do. But we know. We know. Now, I got a couple of other places we'll be seeing in this video. A lot of the houses and things are not allowed because they're in private drives, and obviously you can't trespass, so we can't see that. But we'll be seeing a couple of other locations. But this, to me, is my favorite.
Yeah.
This is very cool. We're now sitting where the cast of Scream sat and delivered that wonderful sequence, a wonderful scene where they're all together and they're all happy and having fun. Therefore, you know, everything went crazy, right?
Yeah.
Really great. Very, very cool moment in history here. And just that way, actually, you can probably see it in the shop. Just down there, that's the police station and now the grocery store that we were at. Where I got my cannonball. And behind us, right around here-ish, is an ice cream parlor that's got Scream goodies. We're gonna go have a little cold treat, yes? We're at Noble Folk Ice Cream and Pie. Our bench is down there. And we're very excited for ice cream. Here's the menu. Look at this cool stuff here. Swiss chocolate, Dutch cookie, raspberry blood orange. The two I'm most interested in are right down here. Thai iced tea and black sesame. I'm gonna maybe get both or try them both and see which is the best one. There's a bit of a line here, but I'm gonna go in a minute, and then I hear they've got Ghostface stickers. We're back at the bench. Returned from the ice cream parlor. I got I got a split scoop, Thai iced tea and black sesame. Look at this, with dried rose petals. It's leaking, so I better eat it quick. I can vouch for it being delicious. Before we leave Healdsburg, aka Woodsboro, I do have to show you this. The Raven Film Center. This is the movie theater at Woodsboro. What else could it be, of course? We are in Woodsboro. And the Raven Film Center, I think, is closed at the moment. But this is where Randy and the gang would come to watch the latest horror films. What were they playing? Emma was the last thing they played. They were also playing Greed. Oh, these are old. Onward. And I Still Believe. And what the hell is this? A Personal History of David Copperfield. Wow, these are old ass movies. And they're like bleached. So this hasn't been open for a while. It might actually be out of business, but I imagine them going to the movies, coming out of the latest Wes Carpenter flick, walking across the parking lot to their vehicles, and just like me and my friends used to do, stand out here in the parking lot and discuss the movie in detail, the pros and cons and such. So yeah, the Raven Film Center here in Healdsburg, aka Woodsboro, California. On to another famous spot. Welcome to Rosewood Village. It is your seemingly simple strip mall. However, I do want to point your attention to this empty portion of it right here. This was Bradley Video, the one and only video store in the movie where Randy worked. One of the great scenes in the film where the killers, say, completely defunct and empty, as all video stores sadly nowadays, where the killers have a chat with the town horror movie nerd. Little did everyone know they were actually the killers, and just being goofy about it, hiding in plain sight. I mean, watching it now, it's so obvious that they're the killers. Let's see, I'm trying to get the glare off that. Look, the back wall, I think, says something, so I can zoom in there.
It says box sets, TV shows.
There you go. And Blu-ray discs, there you go.
Blu-ray discs.
Oh, how sad. So right there between those pilings is where the scene happened. There's always some BS reason to kill your girlfriend. And of course, Now we know that they were both guilty, but they were throwing shade at Sydney's pops. What a great scene. That's just a standout scene, and really great writing. And shall we take a moment of silence, Missy Chaos, to mourn the passing of the video store? Let's do that. Rest in peace, video stores. Rest in peace, Bradley Video, right?
Oh, you okay?
Stopped into some trees here. That could have ended badly, but it would have been
so cool.
Isn't it cool to be here? Man, this was it. This was the place. Randy's old job. The former home of Bradley Video. I don't know what the hell it was called in the movie, but I assume it was just still Bradley Video. Or maybe Craven Video. How about that? We'll call it Craven Videos. Neat. We're done with ice cream, and got myself a souvenir because of course I had to. Look at that. $45 friggin'. That's a lot of money. There was no price tag on it. That's how they get you. But I got it, well, for two reasons. Of course, I love the movie. I'm not going to be in this town very often. Also, it's fucking cold here. It's summer, but it's very, very cold. And I didn't pack a sweater or a jacket of any kind. Anyway, we're on a residential street because I want to stop by an old friend's house. Tatum is having a party. Let's go stop by her house. I'm not actually going to go in because people live there, but I'll show you the outside. On the corner of McDonald and 14th Street, I believe, is Tatum Riley's house. And also Dewey's house. But it's mostly known as Tatum's house because she has a scene here with Sid. It's a little more overgrown, of course. That movie was made in, was it 96? Something like that. And it's a private house, so we're not going to go too close, but I'll show you what I can from the street. Now, this top window, let's see if I can get over here. This is kind of the angle we had of the house. Oh, it looks nice and dilapidated, too. This top window right there is where the speaker was. And they were playing School's Out for Summer. And the camera cranes down to them on the porch, talking about Maureen Prescott. And this is a little closer on Tatum's house. This is the porch the scene happened on. Beautiful home. Lots of trees. I think a lot more trees. And then in the scene later on, I think that towards the end, Ghostface appears in the bushes back there. Beautiful. Look at this. That's history, man, right there. Movie history. Movie history, man. Love it. Wow, yeah, there you go. Sydney and Tatum hanging out on the porch. Before going grocery shopping, which will be our last stop. Rest in peace, Tatum. Rest in peace. I think I see something. Just a 5-minute walk from Tatum's house, which is down that way, is another famous location. Now, I mentioned that, of course, after that scene, they're on the porch, they go grocery shopping. And the market is right behind me. They literally, if this were reality, could walk to the grocery store to get snacks. Of course, Dewey takes them, but, you know. In our reality, let's pretend that Tatum, if she has to go grab milk or something, or cereal, my mom says, hey, can you go to the market? This is the market. Let's go explore the market and wrap this video up. Pacific Market. Now, the girls come around this corner in the scene. There was an entrance here that they would go in. This has been refurbished. Little master in the house. You want to go shopping where they went shopping? Let's do it. Here's Mistress Chaos. Are you guys buying some fruit?
I want to get the watermelon.
That's too big, right?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's gonna sit in the car for 90 minutes, or
Yeah.
get juice all over the car.
Oh no. I mean, if you want to buy it and eat it real quick. Oh no, but that's too big.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be
That's too big.
messy.
Anyway, let's go shopping like the girls go shopping. Let's see what we can find. Oh, it's nice in here. Oh, you got produce. Well, I like it. I like it quite a bit. Of course, they go get ice cream. This is the frozen food section. I believe this is the aisle where they filmed that part where Sydney talks about her sexual anorexia. And they get popsicles, which I think are out of stock at the moment. I think they got the last. Damn it, they got the last ones. Oh well. But this is the market, and somehow Ghostface is sneaking around here and nobody sees him and asks him, "Hey, what are you doing, kid? Why do you got a mask on?" I mean, I guess they could ask me the same thing, but they won't because it's COVID and I can wear this. And I don't know how many people realize what this is. I don't know how many people realize this was in the movie Scream. It's cool to be here though. I'm gonna go shopping. Maybe I'll buy, yes. The thing says Scream, like lentils. You got some interesting stuff here. You got salmon, more salmon, different flavors of salmon, and coconut prawns. And topped it off in the dessert. I think you get a princess cake. Oh, it's pretty interesting. Or a coconut cake. I'm going to pick up Big River Coffee's Pacific Market. This is their own brand of coffee. I'm guessing anyway. It's got their logo on it, so I'm going to get their bag of coffee here. It is $10. It's not too bad if you think about it in Starbucks prices. I can make, you know, maybe 14 brews off of this, something like that. Anyway, pretty sweet souvenir. And just like that, it's a wrap. There's a couple of other places we could have seen, but they're sort of behind private fences and things, and we're not going to be trespassing on this trip. Maybe next time, but not this time with the kids. I don't think they need to see the inside of a jail cell just yet. Maybe later. Did you guys have a good time on our little trip?
Yeah.
What was your favorite location?
I like Healdsburg.
Healdsburg, yeah.
I think I agree.
Healdsburg.
I agree. I think that felt more reminiscent of what Scream really was, that little downtown area. Santa Rosa, to be honest, is a nice little town, but it's not as quaint as I was expecting personally. I don't know about you guys. Did you guys think the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, but it didn't feel screamy. It didn't feel like that small town feel that you get from Healdsburg. So to me, Healdsburg, California is a Woodsboro, not so much Santa Rosa. But everyone says it's Santa Rosa, but to me, I don't think it is. Anyway. Oh, she got soup at the market. I got those. I got the coffee beans. So hopefully that'll be good. We got bottles of water too. So we got our supplies for the party, and I hope you guys are enjoying the party. Next video, the party continues, but for now, the party comes to an end. Thank you for joining us on this tour of the Scream locations. From my Chaos Clan to yours, we wish you a very wonderful day. And remember to lock your doors, because you never know who's watching you and who's going to call you to ask what your favorite scary movie is. It's Dr. Giggles.